Hey, what's going on YouTube? PB the Fox here with the Ravnica Historical Society, back with another video today. We are going to be jumping on the competitive ladder for the first time in forever. I found a deck list online that we'll talk about in a second. We're going to jump into the store, take a look at our daily deals, and we're going to open some packs. So let's head off into it right now. How has everybody been? Ooh, I've got some mastery points too. Been off for a couple of days. We've been thinking about Historic a little bit. Let's go to our deals here. I know it's been a minute. Ooh. I don't have the 300 gems, sadly. Now we have to think, is it worth it to spend our 1500 gold to get the 400 gems? This might be something that I think about offline. Faceless Haven is pretty cool. I kind of wish I had the 2500 there. I almost think I want to buy that, but I don't have the Snowland ones, so let's just buy some packs. We're going to buy more Zendikar. Because if you remember, we're trying to get the Angel from Zendikar. Plus, we have a bunch of quests, because I haven't actually played Magic in a few days. That's why there haven't been any videos. So we should have a full load of quests here. We got Jace Mirror Mage. I guess I'll take it, because I don't think I had one. But we're looking for other mythics. Not that one. Not that one. Maybe that one will show up in the new standard. I doubt it, though. I doubt it. Alright. Here, right? So we're trying to get up here. Boink. We got to get to Den of the Bugbear because I've got some big news. That brings us to our next segment here. We're going to build the new mono red deck. I found a list on MTGA Zone, right? MTGA Zone, yep. It's by, it says by Paul. I guess it's by Alt. I'll put it up here on the screen here. Almost forgot to post this, but I hit top 20 with Mono Red Burn and Historic. Been ages, but since Burn felt viable, which I agree. We used to play Mono Red Burn on the channel, but it's been pretty bad. But there are loads of great additions from Jumpstart Historic Horizons. Vortex hits a lot of decks at the moment, and Necro and War is great versus Sarah's Emissary, etc. Which is something that I actually didn't think about until I just read this tweet. But then you can see Mythic number 16, which is pretty cool. So the list is here. We had almost all of the cards. We've got to craft some uncommons here, which is not bad. Some commons here, which very nice. Uncommons here. I love to not have to use too many cards. We've got to craft 2 Den of the Bugbear because we've only opened so much Dungeons and Dragons so far. We had 1, which is pretty nice. And then we've got to craft the Seasoned Pyromancers because whatever, they're mythic. Not that bad. I really am excited to play Mono Red Burn. I don't think... You've got to remember that people hitting like top 20 in Mythic or whatever, it usually just means that they got some pretty good draws, they got pretty good matchups, and they were just kind of running hot. Like it's kind of like they call it the bullseye theory or like the monkeys on typewriters theory or whatever, where just like enough people are grinding Mythic that every so often someone's just going to go like on a 12-0, 13-0, 15-0 run through Mythic and get really high with the same deck. And then they post it and they're like, see, this is really good. I hit like number 1 Mythic, hit number 20 Mythic, which it's obviously you can't say they're bad players. But it just doesn't mean that like, oh, this is the best deck now, or oh, this is a really good deck. It just means the deck is capable of winning a bunch of matchups. With that being said, I really am excited to play Burn because I like playing Burn. I don't want to say simple, but I just like the fast, aggressive nature of these decks. It's why we ended up playing Blue-White Auras for so long. Because it's just fun to play. So hopefully this deck is fun to play. We're going to craft all, I think it is 4 rares, 4 mythics, and then some commons and uncommons. Not too bad, if I say so myself. Not too bad. We are going to play some traditional historic ranked for the first time in forever with Mono Red. Here we go. Excited to get into it. Whee! We have been having so much fun. So over our Labor Day weekend, we got into some general nonsense Saturday, Sunday. Took care of some chores, ran out to my friend's card shop because Julie and I are super deep getting into this game Flesh and Blood. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, it's really cool. It's if you've never heard of it, the game is called Flesh and Blood because the philosophy of the game designers is that they wanted to stay away from digital and kind of like the internet culture that's starting to surround Magic and keep the game in flesh and blood. So the whole game, the professional scene, the competitive scene, everything is tied to keeping players in game stores. And they're also not letting their product be sold in big box chains like Meijer and Walmart and all that. They're using the game to support, that seems really good, using their game to support local game stores. And so the the flavor of the game, I guess, is that it's a game where you fight. Basically, you pick a hero, and then your hero determines what cards you can build. It's kind of like your color. You can be a ninja, you can be a warrior, you can be a brute, you can be a ranger, a wizard. There's like a bunch of different classes. That's fine. Go ahead. And so then you get different attack cards and equipment cards, and you just kind of like, it's basically only a combat game. I'll take the damage. I'll take the 1. My turn. Unfortunate, but I want this. Was the prowess trigger worth it? Maybe. But Flesh and Blood, we went up to my friend's shop, Christopher Walton, who owns Upkeep Games in Howell, Michigan. Awesome store. He taught us how to play the game. They gave us a couple of like sample decks, a couple of little beginner starters. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna burn the hell out of that before things get out of control. Whatever. That's doink. We turn this thing on. Oh wait, it costs 4 to turn that on. We do not turn that on then. Boop. Here we go. Discard 2, then draw 2. Yay! Card advantage. That was a solid turn. So we learned how to play Flesh and Blood. A lot of fun. We got some cards. We opened some boxes of product. Got some cool stuff. We're excited to build a couple decks. It's been a lot of fun. So we've been messing around with that stuff over the weekend. But as much fun as Flesh and Blood has been, and again, I highly recommend people check it out if you have interest in playing an actual like in-person card game. Because like I said, there's no digital component. They don't ever plan on making a digital component, which for me personally, as a big Arena fan, I'm one of the very few people in the Flesh and Blood community who thinks like, no, I totally wish there was a digital component to it. We just attack, right? I definitely didn't think that would happen. Huh. Should have activated Den of the Bugbear. So as a big Arena player, I was sad that I couldn't learn the game online and play it in paper, because I was definitely willing to do both. But I'm fine playing it in paper. My friend's got a really cool shop. Like I said, it's about 45 minutes away. It's not close, but it's not too bad. It's a really great place. I'm really happy that like a close friend of mine owns a very successful game shop now. Always fun to hang out up there. There's a lot of cool people. Damn. We just turn this on and go nuts, right? No. Let's make a thing. There we go. Boink! I like that. I like that. A lot of fun. Exciting to be in a physical card game again, because I was just kind of getting tired of Magic. A lot of things have happened over the years that made me really not want to play physical Magic anymore. I'm trading in a bunch of cards on TCG Player so that I can get credit to buy Flesh and Blood cards. I decided we're going to keep a few of our Commander decks, and then there's like a stack of cards about this thick that are just cards that we like that are either sentimental, sentimental, or just otherwise. No, we just do this. Just otherwise cards that we like would rather keep, not get rid of, especially since I'm buy listing things. Some of the cards you get like 10 cents for. By my calculation, this should be lethal. Like, okay. Yeah. Game 2 against Phoenix. I like a Braid. What kind of artifacts will they bring in against me? Nothing, really, right? Nothing. We don't really need to board anything against Phoenix, I don't think. Like, I guess I could bring in the lanterns? Are the lanterns better than anything, though? Than Vortex, maybe? Yeah. That seems better. That seems better. I like this idea that Roiling Vortex is like a main deckable sideboard card. It's really good in certain matchups, but it's always... Wow, really? Holy Christ, that's bad. On the draw... Make a wizard go. This is like one of these is blank. Draw burn spell, draw burn spell. Ugh. Bo3. It's just nah. So when it enters, you eat a card, so I want to eat something. Alright, well, eating land is going to help now. I forgot, Dragon's Rage Channeler is a thing. It would have been fine to just eat that card. Alright, we're learning. I haven't really played the new format, not competitively. Not since Jumpstart came out, so... I already like it, though. I already like it. Except for this part. I'm getting screwed over by the Sprite Dragon. I should have mulliganed. I needed a removal spell for that card. I know that. That's not a new thing. Doink. Alright. Lightning or bust. Yikes. That's not good. Alright, so we can do this. Doink. Eat the land. Attack. I'll trade Bo3 for that Dragon's Rage Channeler. Absolutely. Right? Yeah. We'll light up the stage. I'm sad to do this after combat, but that's always what happens. That's always what happens. Yikes. Excuse me. Yeah. So he's got 2 on this. Cancel. Might. This. Discard these 2. We'll make an elemental. Alright, static discharge. Can't play it yet, sadly, but he won't block these. Alright, I don't think I can get killed here. Well, I can, but I don't think I will. Ooh, dangerous. No blocks. Okay, I like it. Sack it to draw a card. Well, kind of glad I did that. Bzz. Everything comes over, right? That's just a big attack. Easy game. This card's crazy good. I knew this would be good, but this card is crazy good. And it's just awesome. Can we take a moment? It's just awesome that this card is the art of grown-up young Pyromancer. The story of a little kid inspired by Chandra growing up to be an insanely playable mythic card. Pretty cool story. Alright. He did it. Oh my god, that's bad. I have a dead Pyromancer, right? I don't have a dead Pyromancer. Okay. Damn. Okay. Didn't think my opponent would be able to fill up the graveyard like that. Yikes. Being on the play. Do I want more answers for the dragon? On the play, Shock's a good answer. Unholy Heat's it's an okay answer. I don't think I want them. After careful consideration, I think I'm good. I think on the draw, it's a maybe. On the draw, I would consider it a lot more. Because I really can't let them get big. But on the play, I'm gonna need lands. That's the most important thing. This is good. Yeah, this is about as good as a mulled 6 gets, huh? Doink. Your turn. Sure. Pretty good. Pretty good. Sure. Right? They have Faithless Looting and I have Seasoned Pyromancer, and that's kind of the difference. Sure. That is some Unholy Heat. Threats. Okay. Ow. Just stepped on something really sharp. A tiny little piece of a plant. There are a lot of plants in my house. So sometimes I step on a tiny sharp little piece of plant and it makes me sad. Alright, let's eat something out of our opponent's graveyard, because that just seems good. We take, they have only instant sorcery. Oh, we eat a Phoenix. Good thing I just noticed that. And then we attack for 4. Jeez Louise. That's a lot of damage. That's an instant? Sure. I don't think I draw cards with this in this matchup ever. I think I just really screw up their graveyard, right? So now there's 2 Faithless Lootings. I gotta get, like... I gotta get Phoenixes, and I gotta get, like, lands, right? Sorcery... Yeah, there's a Phoenix. Now is as good a time as any to get it. A land would have been nice. Anger? Okay. Soul Scar Mage. A land would be super tasty. Because like at this point I know my opponent's just got nothing over there. Hard casting an Arclight Phoenix. Yeah, I'll take it. See, now the thing is, if I draw a land, I'm not gonna be able to kill the Phoenix. That's the unfortunate thing here. Of course, I don't draw the land, but had I drawn a land, I really, really need to get that den going. This is a good alternative, though. I really wanted the Den of Bugbear online that turn. Ox. Discard your hand and draw 3. Okay. What's scarier here? Don't draw land. Nice. Eat the Phoenix. Attack? Attack with all of them. I've got a lot of things I can do here. Okay. I can kill the Ox. Don't let these two die. I can get the Ox. And that seems pretty good. Okay. Now I'll take that land. Just keep my opponent off the board. And literally any land would be pretty good. Okay. Wow. That's pretty good. Will my opponent block? One. Get it out of here. Yes. Alright, a land is lethal. Outrageous what's happening right now. My opponent gets so many chances. Good game. So many chances, but we walked away with it. That's a good matchup. I like that. I fell all the way to bronze. That's right. Oh my goodness. I fell all the way to bronze because there were 2 resets where I didn't play. Because they did 2 resets in the 1 month. We are back in bronze, ladies and gentlemen. Back in bronze. That's alright. I think maybe a lot of people are back in bronze. Because we still have MMR even in bronze. That is hilarious to me. Wow. Okay. Hey, we got Den of the Bugbear. That's what we wanted. Hilarious. Alright, well thanks for hanging out, everybody. Whew. Alright, I gotta say, it's a new favorite. That's a new favorite. I like the idea of Roiling Vortex, especially Enchantment being a way to turn on Unholy Heat. and Dragon's Rage Channeler. I get that. I get that. There's creative lines of play. Making sure your discards line up right. Making sure the way you cast your spells lines up right to try to turn these on early. It's cool that we have like a modern power level card, but without the same supporting cast, it's not as absurd. You kind of have to work for it, and that's a cool place for the format to be right now. That's a cool place for the format to be. Nice. I'm excited to play some more Historic. We're going to cut the video there because we're already at 26 minutes. I want to thank everybody for hanging out, though. This was a lot of fun. I'm excited to get back on the ladder, excited to play more. Let me know if anybody's out there on the ladder with your own decks. What are you all playing? What are you having fun with? Whew. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just seeing that. All right. We're going to get out of here. I want you all to have an awesome evening. Have fun playing Magic. Check out Flesh and Blood. I'm not going to talk about it too much. We might start an alternate channel where me and Julie do Flesh and Blood. We've filmed a little bit of stuff. I haven't edited it into anything yet, but we might start a second channel doing Flesh and Blood paper content just because we're both like really excited for the game. If you haven't looked into it, watch a video on YouTube. It's really fun. If you've got an LGS, it's an awesome way to support your LGS, especially if you want to play Arena and you don't want to get back into paper Magic. Super fun stuff. I'll stop yammering about it. Have a good night, everybody. As always, I've been PB the Fox with the Ravnica Historical Society. You've all been awesome, and we will see you back here tomorrow. Take care.